Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. It's Wednesday. Normally I do something else, but October means Inktober, so I'm on my third prompt from this list, which is bat. I've been trying since I'm only streaming for an hour now, which I think has been great ever since I went to 1 hour instead of 2 hours. It's just so much better for my back. And it's so much better for file sizes and being able to keep up on YouTube uploads of the recordings. But it also means I've got to hurry. So let me turn down my mic a little bit. It looks like it's getting a little too loud sometimes. I'm just going to do the most obvious thing because I've got my additional focus that I'm doing for this whole list, which is griffins. Like, going to make it griffins. Somehow a griffin the whole time. And so the most obvious thing to me is to make it a bat, griffin. So this will be interesting because obviously I want to use the wings part of the bat. That's like the biggest part of the bat. It's what you think of as a flying animal. But it's weird because the bat wings connect to their legs. And so with a griffin, you're like moving the back legs of a bird up front to be front legs of a quadrupedal animal. So to do that with a bat, I'm going to have the wings attached to the legs. Maybe I'll have them attached to the back legs because that makes more sense, I think, from a very limited knowledge about flight, but I think it would make a lot more sense if this animal really existed, the wings attached to the back legs. But I was also thinking that it could be cool to make the back end a snake. Because normally a griffin is front half is a bird, back half is a mammal. Usually like a big cat, like a lion or something. So if the front half is a mammal instead, back half I could make something else too. And how about a reptile? Then that could be cool, having the wings come down onto a snake tail. I've not sketched this at all. It's just sort of floating in my mind. So we'll see how it turns out. Let me put this prompt list over here so that anybody popping in later can see what I'm on. And I guess I will introduce as well my materials that I'm using this Inktober. So this is an Inktober sketchbook. I think I got it from Art Snacks. Yeah, limited edition Art Snacks Inktober. So this was from, I should have just looked. Oh, it doesn't say. But I started on October 2016, so it was probably from 2016. But that's not all. I have 2016, 2017, and I think 2018 in here. Plus, I started 2022. So let me get to where I was, because I've got it weird. It's 2022 is going to be cut partway through, and then there's going to be some 2018 in the middle, and then it's going to resume in the back. Because, having that high hopes, I imagined saving the pages to finish 2017 Inktober, but I got this far and I didn't even ink this one, and then I have all these saved pages. And so I'm just going to use them for this year and not try to catch up on things that are way in the past. So this is the first one I did. Gargoyle. This one is Scurry. So here's the new page for Bat. And I love this sketchbook. I think it's Bristol paper, or at least it feels a lot like it. It's nice and smooth and kind of thick. It's my favorite type of paper for inking. Then I've got this. This also came from an Inktober Art Snacks box. I don't know if it was the same one as this or a different one because they did a couple. But I've got the kit that I put together for this year, which includes all the sizes in black of the Sakura Pigma line, including the microns and the graphics. A kneaded eraser. Take that out. I've got a graphite pencil for sketching, 3 sizes of clickable erasers, rubber erasers, or vinyl erasers probably. Plastic, some sort of plastic probably. Then I've got 3 sizes of Sakura Jelly Roll gel pens in white, 2 sizes of brush white ink pen. So this one is Kuretake. Yes, this one's Kuretake, and this one is Uni. Then I've got these 3 sizes of black ink brush pens. This one's also Kuretake. Small, medium, and large. This one's Copic. And this one's also Kuretake. It's the same as the white gel pen. So that's the stuff I have to work with this year. I have 1,000 different things because of art snacks and stuff. Having art snacks for 6 or 7 years gives you plenty of materials to work with. So let's get my station set up. Put my sketchbook on this side because I'm left-handed, so I want some space to put my hand. And then, okay, I'm going to have to move the prop list. So I'm going to put this here. Yeah. Prop list is there, and then you can still see bat. Okay. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. My voice is still a little messed up from the stupid COVID. I tested negative last week, and I'm well past my quarantine window. So I don't think I have dangerous levels anymore, but I still have coughing and like gookiness, you know, super annoying. So excuse me in advance for coughing and throat clearing and all of that annoying stuff. Okay, so start with my... Alright, I'm gonna have to look up a bat. I have a fairly good idea of how it works, the wing, because it's kind of like fingers and then it's just got, it's like got... anyway, I'll just look it up. Bat images. How to get rid of bats. No, I like bats. I think they're so cute and weird looking. Oh, this picture from Wikipedia is nice. Oh, this is adorable. Let's visit and look at this picture up close. I'll show you the picture in a sec. Where's the pics? Oh, it's in the microbat, this picture. Oh, Townsend's big-eared bat. Oh, the lights are reflecting on the phone. There, look at it. Okay, let me click the focus button. There, look how cute it is. I'm gonna do this one. Then I'll just do like a generic snake in the background. The back part. Okay. Whew. Changing my position in my chair. So let's see. Shall I use that same pose or shall I make it more symmetrical? I do like the idea of the wings being out like that so that it's really showing off the bat part. No, it's a snake. Thinking about get some swirl shape in here. Here's the head. This is not going to be a naturalistic one. I'm going to try doing a sort of caricaturized one. The face is so tiny. It's a tiny, tiny face. So small. And those cute, like, almost heart-shaped noses. That's why there's a Pokemon with a nose like that. Because of this kind of bat nose. Oh yeah, that's pretty cute. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here. It looks like some stuff sticking up or something. I'll just put some little markings here because I've zoomed in on the picture, but it's all pixely now, so can't really tell what it's supposed to be. Exie, hello! Thank you for joining me again. Wow, so lucky. How are you? Okay, I'm not sure how the mouth goes, but I'll just give it a little smiley mouth. Just make it cute. My pencil is really squeaking on the paper for some reason. There. Oh, yes, it's so cute. They have these sort of like ribs in the ears. Let's see how it goes on the other side. Okay, so it kind of curves in like this. You can see the ribs. How are you? I am good. Other than the stupid cough is still stupid goopy cough from having COVID. Won't go away. But other than that, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm excited because on Saturday I'm going to the Inktober retreat. Yay! I've set aside Thursday and Friday to get ready so that I will not have any issues. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out and get the wings in here. I mean, I don't know how much you'd call this a gryphon in the end, but that was the original inspiration for putting these two animals together, so get well soon. Oh, thank you. I hope so. I made sure to get myself a drink, and it's already almost gone. I have to keep taking a sip to help, I don't know, clear my throat or something. I don't know if it's helping. Okay, the body is very fuzzy body. And let's see, the legs stick out down. How am I gonna do this? This is supposed to be like a griffin, so the legs should be the front arms for a griffin, but snake tail. Okay, just want to keep thinking about it. Let's do... Oh, I'm seeing something. So there's a bone here. Ah, and this is just, gosh, what do you call this? Oh, membrane. This is just membrane. So here's the wing. It goes like this. Oh, and this is also membrane. So the, like, finger bone is inside. Cool, I'm learning about bat bone structure. Doing this prompt. And everything looks very clear, so I'm gonna do a little show see-through stuff right there. Actually, maybe I should go up higher if this is the backbone. Okay, so I'll zoom in on the legs again. Anything cool going on with you recently, Exie? Since last week? Huh, the legs just... Okay, I need to erase. I did this joint backwards. There. It needs to go back like this, looks like. It doesn't seem right. Okay, I gotta look at a different bat. See how the wings work. How do they work? Here's Mega Bat. Oh, here's a flying one. It's still hard to tell. It's so small. This is the one I'm looking at now. They just seem to just go straight back. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna figure these legs out. Oh, I've heard. Oh, what? Okay. There's a show called Westworld. Have you ever heard of it? I think I've heard of. Well, I've definitely heard of Westworld. I feel like it was a book. Oh, first 2 seasons are my favorite show ever. The first 20 episodes shaped me. Wow. So what's it about? I've heard the name, but I don't really know anything about it. There. I'm gonna give it like little elegant ballerina feet. I know why it's bothering me, because this is meant to be a front arm. But naturally, it's a back leg. I need a big eraser for this. That's why it's bothering me. Maybe if I have it go like this. Maybe if I just take the legs. No, but then how will it... Combining a bat and a snake is a lot harder than I thought. Oh, the 3rd season was a horrible disappointment, so I carried away from the show. Oh, wow. Yesterday evening I learned that 4th season is aired 2 months ago, never even seen it on social or anywhere. Interesting. So, did you start watching it? The 4th season? Did it redeem itself? And that's why you're excited about it? Or why it's in your mind right now, I guess. Okay, I think I'm just going to draw the whole body and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the legs, because so let's see. I'm going to have the furry bat fur sort of end, and then the snake part can take over, scaly snake part. Trying to get the curve just right. There, I think that's good. Maybe make this a little shorter here. Oh, interesting. Gave it a new chance, watched it in one go. Wow, I went to sleep at 6 a.m. It was nice. Wasn't a show I liked, but it was nice. Well, at least that's good, that it could clear the air or whatever a little bit with the 4th season. Yeah, that reminds me of other shows I've liked, and then they come out with certain seasons and it sort of ruins the rest of the show for me, even the parts that I liked. because all I can think about the newer parts that I don't like. And it's always so disappointing when that happens. But there are other shows. There are shows that have done that, and there are other shows that haven't done that, and they're just like consistently good. So what's it about? Westworld, it sounds like it's like sci-fi or something. Or maybe I've heard of it and it is sci-fi. I mean, I've heard the name. I've heard the name. Okay, I'm liking how this is turning out. Okay, I gotta go back to my previous reference image for how the wings work. Is there any way to see this image larger? Nope, it's super tiny. Like super long, this part is like crazy long, and then this one. So actually I need to add another, I'll just do a circle here to show that that's a joint. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, so they've got 3, at least this kind of bat has 3, and then a little like thumb claw sticking up. How are they attaching here? Oh, it's so hard to see because it's tiny. The show is about artificial intelligence. They're robots trying to get conscious, and the show process it so well. They keep asking the question, what is me? What makes me different? Do I have free will? Oh, okay. Okay. It used to conquer my mind whenever I think about it. I keep questioning myself and my actions, if it's me being free, or am I acting like that because it's what I learned. Interesting. I like that kind of stuff. Maybe I'll watch it. I've definitely heard that name before. So it seems like it's just like there's this little part right here, and the bones are like this, like a joint. A little joint right there. Oh, I see. Okay, and this actually attaches right here. Oh, okay. It's sci-fi, but it's in a Western cowboy world, so pretty unique. Yeah. Wow. It sounds even more like something that I would like, because I like those spaghetti westerns, like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Specifically, I like those. Oh, I really like the fur. Looking amazing. Thank you. Yep, that's cute little bat fur. I can't not have it. This little bat picture. I don't know if I showed it while you were watching, but this is the bat that I'm using as a reference. It's little teeny tiny. I don't know how big it is, but it says it's in the family of micro bats, so it's got to be pretty small, I think. Okay, so I've got one wing, mostly. It needs to attach down to a leg, so maybe I'll just put a normal leg right here. This reference picture is so small. The bat is small, and then the reference picture is small, so it's hard to tell. But I need a leg or something. I want this to go back farther, so that there's something for the wing to attach to. I can't even tell what's going on with their little, they have like these little shovel feet. So just, maybe there's toes? I'll give them some toes. I don't know if there are, because I can't tell from the picture. Okay, now the membrane attaches to the foot right there. And then actually it has like a tail coming out. So I'll just have some more membrane attaching to the snake tail. Hopefully that reads as that's what that is. Maybe I'll give it a little crest of fur that continues down along the tail for a little bit. There. Yes. Okay. So we've got this leg, we've got this arm. We just need another wing to fill this space. I feel bats would be a nice pet if they'd like to live with us. They look like hamsters with rings. Yeah, they're so cute. I really like bats. They do have, you can get, they won't be pets, but you can get bat boxes, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. You can get bat boxes to put on your house so that bats can live in them. Like, that's a really cool idea. So they'll just be wild, but then they would eat the bugs around your house and stuff. You keep with pest control or whatever. Plus, they're so cool. I'm always so excited when I see a bat flying around at night, and it's always just like a little peep, 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 and then it's gone. Okay, so let's see. The other arm is probably starting right around here. Okay, I'm just trying to figure this out. So I want it to fill this space, basically. So maybe draw it up like this. Oh, it'll probably be in there, and up like this one, and a little thumb claw. And then just to make it fit, who knows how realistic it is, but to make it fit, I'm gonna put my wing bone here. Let's see, so it goes about this far, so it goes here, this joint, this joint. Two, three joints. Oh yeah, they have 3 ribs in the wings and 3 joints in each rib, it seems. Okay, and then that membrane attaches. And then it will be attaching to a leg, and let's just say we can't see the leg. Let's say that it's like right here. So to make that attach, we'll go like this. Yeah. Oh, and then there's this little triangle membrane here. Okay, I think that's good. I'm just giving it one more look over. All right, I want to keep my tools out so that I can take a picture of them when I'm done. Okay, so it's very high up. Maybe I can extend the tail a bit. because there's a lot more space here on the page. It feels weird, it's like really high up on the page. To just have a really long tail. Oh, okay, see you back in a minute. Okay, tail's gonna have to get thinner and thinner. I guess I could make it thicker up at the top and then... Maybe I'll get a little tuft of fur at the end too. Bring the fur in to the very end so that it feels like a cohesive creature. And since I think it's, let's see, I'm gonna make the fur, the little fur on the tail wave down. So I think that would be the natural direction. Okay, that's a bit better. It's still weird and off-center, but I didn't do any sketches or anything beforehand, so I think it's all right. So I will do as usual and do the main inking with my medium-sized brush pen. Perfect timing, I think, because I've got about half an hour left of streaming time. So do half an hour of streaming, or half an hour of sketching, half an hour of inking, then I'll be good. This is what brush pens are best for in illustration or drawing, I think, is doing fur, lines that represent fur. Okay. Oh, the people. Oop, there. Okay, yeah. Trying to decide which direction I wanted to pull the lines from. I decide this direction is good. On the back, I need to be careful. Some stuff is see-through, other stuff is not see-through. Okay, leg time. Whew. Okay. Now I'm going to use not a brush pen, but just a regular, I'm going to use a tiny, I think I'll use my tiniest pen, this 005. Oh, Exie, welcome back. Glad you made it back safely. You need to use the tiniest pen to do the membrane lines to try to give it a sense of how thin and see-through it is. Oops, went offline a little bit. I actually need some more. Just thought of a part that like where, how does it attach here? But since it's fuzzy right here, I think it'll probably be fuzzy where the wing is coming out of the body. There, just do it like that. Okay, anything else that needed a small... I think I got it all. So I'm ready to erase, so I'll use this kneaded eraser just to get the... I'll use it on my hand too because I got graphite all over my hand. There. Lighten it up and then I'll use the plastic erasers on top. Okay, that'll be good enough. Glad to be back too. Yay, glad to hear it. Hopefully I can finish this pretty quickly. Got the main lines down. I had a little slip right there, but what I might do to cover that up is just make the background all black. And then you won't even see that. And only you and me will know, Exie, that I slipped and missed my line. It'll be our little secret, and anybody who watches the recording of this afterwards. Man, why is my desk squeaking so much when I erase? It doesn't usually do that. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Why are you doing that? There's a lot to erase on here. I gotta swipe all this eraser stuff off so I can see what I still need to work on. There, got that all off. You made a planet. You made a planet? Well, how did you make a planet? What? Tell me how you made a planet. I'm just doing little cleanup erasing with the kneaded eraser for any smudges from my hand, stray graphite, etc. Okay, I think that's cleaned up pretty good. Now I'm gonna use this one and get any last little bits that I missed before now. Especially because I did so many sketchy lines. There's a lot to erase. Oh, I made it in Blender as a 3D thing. Yeah, you can share the link. I think you can anyway. I think I have it allowed. I want to see. Oh, here it is. Let me click it real quick. Take a break real quick. It's loading. It's loading. It's still loading. Hopefully it loads. We'll just keep erasing in the meantime. Oh, there it goes. Oh, wow. Looks like a Sith planet. Wow, that's cool. How the red lines are going in a different direction, and it looks like a molten planet, but it's got like a gaseous atmosphere, and that's got its different movement. Wow, that's cool. It totally looks like a Sith planet, you know? Blender is like the thing to know if you want to be a concept illustrator. That's what I learned in my illustration classes. Do you have any ambition to be an illustrator, like a concept artist or anything? Thank you. You're welcome. It's really cool. Like I could hear like doomsday music, like bong, when I looked at it. It's like Darth Maul's planet or something. Yeah, I think this works way better with the tail, or yeah, with the snake part just being a long tail rather than being like an actual griffin. Where this would have been the front leg, I think it works much better. To be able to do a bat, you've got to have the back leg be the bat too. Otherwise the wings don't work. Okay. Calling that good. Just gonna swipe this eraser stuff into the trash. Did I get it all? Looks like it. Okay. Wasn't my intention, but yeah, it looks like it. Yep. It's pretty cool. You're gonna make some more? Like make a solar system? A solar system of interesting planets. Okay, since it's gonna affect a lot to do a black background, I'm gonna do that first. Maybe I'll keep this brushy look. Sort of dry brush look that I'm getting. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that would be cool. I want to make a gallery, actually, like a little showcase. Maybe I can write short stories for each planet. That would be really cool. So then you can see the planet, and then it's got the story underneath. And then if you really liked a planet, you could write multiple stories for it. Or then, like, later you start writing crossover stories where so-and-so goes to so-and-so's planet or whatever. There's a lot of cool potential there. was hoping this would be faster with this brush, but it's kind of slow. Well, it's all an experiment. So this is all practice for me. Inktober is a time to practice. If I squeeze a little more ink into the nib. Squeezing the barrel seemed to help. The ink is coming out a little bit better now. A little bit faster. Oops, some of this is not on the screen. Turn it this other way so that I don't put my hand on the ink in case it's not dry yet. Guess it makes sense to put a bat on a black background anyway, because they normally wouldn't be flying. Or at least most bats. Maybe there are some daytime bats, but I think most bats are nighttime creatures. Ooh, getting there. I don't know if this is bleeding through to the next page. It's okay if it does, but okay, it's not. Excellent. Just trying to make the background look a little consistent because I've been figuring out how to use this brush. So the lines are a little different depending on where you look. Oh no, I smudged some ink somehow. I wonder if I can erase it. Good, I can a bit. Okay, I'll try this eraser too. That'll have to be good enough. Ah, take a sip of my strawberry lemonade. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And the whole reason I wanted to do the black background, to hide this little mistake. Ha ha ha. I actually think that's one of the fun parts of doing physical media art. When things don't go how you expected, figuring out how to make it work anyway. That's the fun part. That's why even though I like digital media too, my favorite is always physical media. It's just more fun. Because digital media, you can correct anything, and sometimes it's hard to not just get obsessed with making everything perfect. And then you're like not really creating anything because you're just trying to make the one thing perfect and it never goes anywhere because you can't make it perfect. At least that's how it happens for me sometimes. Oh, my little dog is snoring and having a dream. Her eyes are going beep. I like this on the top. I wish I could get it to do the same thing on the bottom. Ah, I got some ink on here too. Where am I getting ink from? Oh, somehow I've gotten it on my fingers. I see. Okay, well, I'll try to be, I was already trying to be careful, but it was good enough, I guess. Okay. My bat's ear is going above the line I've established. I think I'll just let it do that. Oh, let's do it this way. Otherwise I might get my hand in ink again. keep managing to get ink in places I don't want it, even though I got my... I've been using the eraser on the ink that I got on my hand, but I guess it's not good enough. Almost done with filling in the background. This take way longer than I thought. I think it's even enough for me to be satisfied. And maybe I'll raise this line up a little bit though. So yeah, it's higher on that side than on this side. There. Okay, wow. Some parts of this are not dry yet. So give it a second, take a sip of my drink. Give it a second to dry. Now I'm looking it over, because there were definitely some areas I wanted to add more fine ink. I have an idea. I'm going to try to show the webbing on the wings. Like showing that the black background is shining through. I guess it doesn't shine through because it's black, but showing through. Yeah, I like how this is working. So I'll just keep doing this. on all the membrane parts. It's truly Inktober with this drawing. Yep. So much ink. I don't know if I've ever used, well, this one. Yeah, I guess I've used this technique with a few in the past, but I don't do it very often, filling the whole thing with ink. Like now most of the page is ink. Not my normal MO, but it's good. It's good to try different things. Practice different stuff. Trying to figure out how to. Okay, so this one's going out. This one's going this way, and then it goes this way. So it should go. Wait, what? Okay, I think this way. Whew. I didn't realize I would end up doing such a bunch of little details. Ooh-wee. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use the tiny, tiny micron. To get the webbing on the parts where the body is in between the webbing and the black background. And this also helps show where the wings are meant to be. There's my small brush pen. I don't seem to use it that much, but I want to use it here. I liked it. Oh, awesome. Yay. Oh, I'm stretching. Woo. I'm getting tired. Oh, it's because I'm way over my streaming window. There's so many things to think about with this one. Yeah, so I'm going to keep using this small brush pen to add some texture and shading to the furry parts. Okay, now I want to add some hatching to show shading in some other spots. I think I'll use this size 5 micron pen. So like here, I think I need a new one. This size 5 is kind of dry. But I can do stuff here. It also gives it a roundness, helps show the shape. Okay, I think that's good for that. I want to do a little bit of white on, let's see, first I want to put a little white highlight in the eye to make it cute looking. It also makes it more alive looking. And then I think there were some areas where I just wanted to use the white to recover some spots from the black ink, like on these thumb claws. Where else? Oh, like right here. Smooth out the snake part a little bit. And now, maybe to just make it a little more interesting, I'm gonna just add some white swirls. Oh, this one is so dry. Okay, I need a scrap paper because this pen is so dry. I have to swap it out for something else. Come on, wake up. Wake up, pen. Okay, that looks a lot better. Oh, move this so I don't get my hand in it. Yeah, that's good. Just to fill it in with some other stuff and not just be a bunch of plain old black stuff. I'm just going to do some sort of decorative dots at the corners. Sort of reverse vignette or something. I just want to make it a little more interesting. Okay. It's looking done. You're right. I think I'm done. Yay. Oh, it took me way longer than I expected. It keeps doing that though. Oh well, it was fun to make, so I think it was worth the time spent. So, let's see. Just want I'll use this 05 to write, let's see, Inktober 2022. And how have I been doing this on the other ones? Day 2, so day 3. And this was bat. And then I guess I'll just sign it over here. Or maybe I'll sign it in white ink. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll sign it in white ink. Oh, the ink started running out in the pen. My final 2 in 2022 is really... There, that's better. It was really faded looking. Okay, hooray! Took me way longer than usual, or than I planned, but here's a close-up look at the final. Bat. Prompt was bat. Bat griffin, sort of. It's just a bat with a snake tail. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I even managed to fill up the page, although it's like way up at the top for some reason, but I didn't plan it very well, so that's okay. I think it's good. It's good enough, especially it's only the 3rd one out of 31, so. Okay, it's dinner time for me. It's probably bedtime for you, Exie, huh? I'll be back on Friday for another one for day 4. That's going to be scallop, so I'll try to think about what I want to do for that. Oh, thank you so much for the stream. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for joining me. It's so much more fun when there's somebody here and I'm not just by myself. Okay, well then, good night, Exie, and hopefully see you on Friday. Thank you for watching.